Welcome friends, you must have heard many love stories. Today we will tell you about a story in which a love story becomes the cause of the death of 3 people. The police are unable to arrest anyone despite having a lot of evidence and finding the killer. Nor is anyone punished in this case. Finally, to find out who was involved in this whole matter and who did all this, let's go to the summary of this story. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe to the channel. This was the year 2020 in the Kolar district of Karnataka, a state in India, where Dr. Revanth lived with his wife Kavita Bindu. Dr. Revanth had a clinic in the same district. The couple had 2 children. Both were living their lives happily. But it didn't take long for the happiness to end. The date was February 17, 2020. Everything was going on as usual. Revanth was going to his clinic as usual, and Kavita was busy with household chores. After spending the whole day at the clinic, when Revanth returned home in the evening, upon reaching home, he saw such a scene. He lost consciousness. Revanth's wife Kavita was lying in the courtyard of the house covered in blood, and all the household goods were in ruins. Revanth could not believe it after seeing this whole scene. Seeing all this, Revanth started screaming and crying loudly. As soon as the sound of Revanth crying and screaming was heard, the people around also gathered in the house. When they also saw the scene inside the house, everyone was shocked. Seeing the interior of the house, it seemed that a big robbery had taken place in the house. The people present there tried to lift Kavita and take her to the hospital, but by then Kavita had died. The news of this matter had also reached the police. The police reached the spot and started the action. Kavita's body was taken into custody and sent for post-mortem. The police took a preliminary statement from Revanth about this matter. Revanth told the police that he had gone to his clinic as usual, and when I closed the clinic and returned to my house, I saw that all the belongings of the house were scattered, and Kavita was lying in the courtyard of the house in a very bad condition. Revanth told the police that it was a case of theft because valuables were also missing from the house, and he thinks that Kavita was killed by slitting her throat during resistance. As soon as this information was received, the police registered a case and started the investigation. When the police inspect the house thoroughly, they do not find any signs of forced entry into the house. The police also questioned the people living near the house, but no one heard Kavita making any noise or resisting, which would suggest that some robbers have entered the house. All these things make the police suspect Revanth, but the police do not rush into this matter and continue their investigation, and they wait for Kavita's post-mortem report to come. When the report comes, it is revealed that Kavita's throat was cut with a sharp blade, and samples of drugs and medicine were also found. Even after getting all these reports, the police do not arrest Revanth and try to collect more evidence. Many CCTV cameras are checked on the way to Revanth's house, but no suspicious people were seen coming or going anywhere. The police retrieve the call history of Revanth's mobile, which reveals that Revanth is in contact with a woman named Harshita. Even after Kavita's death, Revanth used to talk to Harshita every day. From everything, it seemed that Revanth was in a relationship with Harshita, and that is why he killed his wife Kavita. After knowing all these things, the police calls Revanth to the police station. Before this, the police had called Revanth to the police station many times. Every time Revanth used to be present at the police station and was helping the police in every case. But this time Revanth did not appear when the police were called. When Revanth did not come to the police station, the police themselves went to his house to meet him. But he was not present at his house. Then the police get news that a man's body is lying near the train tracks in Kolar district. The police immediately reach the spot and see the body. That body was that of Revanth. Just a few days ago, Kavita was brutally murdered, and now Revanth had also died. To find out the truth whether Revanth's death was murder or suicide, the police take the body in their custody and send it for post-mortem. On the other hand, the police also start searching for the woman with whom Revanth was in constant contact. That woman's name was Harshita, and she was a resident of Bangalore. The police knew that Harshita can definitely help them to find out the truth in this whole case. Before the police reach Harshita, the police get news that Harshita has committed suicide by cutting a vein in her hand. The 3 people involved in this case had lost their lives at intervals. The police take action in Harshita's house and collect evidence from there. And from the same house, the police also find Kavita's stolen jewelry. The police also collect a lot of information from the mobiles of Revanth and Harshita. After investigating all the matters, the police releases their statement and tells that Kavita and Revanth were living their married life quite well, and Revanth was treating patients at his clinic. One day Harshita came to the clinic due to some health problem of hers, on which Dr. Revanth treated Harshita. Harshita had also taken Revanth's mobile number to inquire about the working hours of the medicine and her diet. Initially, the two used to talk only about the treatment, but with time, the two started talking to each other anyway. At first, both of them became good friends, and after some time, they started loving each other. And both of them started thinking of marrying each other. But this was not easy to do because Revanth was already married. And it was not easy to do this with his wife. Whenever Harshita met Revanth or talked to him on the phone, he would insist on getting married. Revanth started thinking about getting rid of his wife Kavita. He wanted to finish her off and no one would even know. So on August 10, 2020, he dropped off his 2 children at a relative's house, and he mixed drugs and other things in something he was eating. Kavita fainted after eating it, and as soon as he got the chance, he cut Kavita's throat with a sharp blade, and he himself scattered all the belongings in the house so that there would be no suspicion when the police arrived. And he put the valuable jewelry from the house in a box and sent it to his girlfriend Harshita's address. After doing all this, he started acting like he was crying so that no one would suspect him. And everyone thought that there had been a robbery in the house and Kavita had been murdered in the meantime. When the police conducted their investigation, all the signs were pointing towards Revanth. Fearing being caught, Revanth committed suicide by coming in front of a train. The news of this case was circulating everywhere. People were very interested in this matter. The news of Revanth's suicide somehow reaches Harshita, and she started to fear that police might arrest him because she was in constant contact with Revanth. And Revanth had planned to kill Kavita with Harshita. That is why Harshita also committed suicide by cutting his own hand vein. Shortly after receiving this news, 3 people lost their lives due to an illicit relationship. The police find the killer and all the evidence, but still the police are unable to arrest anyone. And this case ends like this. Friends, what is your opinion after listening to this whole story? Do express your valuable opinion in the comment box. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you with the next video. Until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.